We hold in our hands just a few of the stories and images that were sent in honor of Dr. Bruce Murphy as he retires from the presidency of Northwestern College.
And Dr. Di Murphy, as she retires from the faculty of the Education Department and from being the wife of the president of Northwestern College. We're taking the liberty to read you only a portion of what so many people wrote and sent in, but Bruce and Di will be given all of the letters in their entirety.
Here's the first one. I was about 15 years old. Like most Scandinavians, I had been reared a Lutheran, confirmed at age 14, then discovered my church had no program for teenagers. Through God's grace, a friend urged me to come to his church club for teenagers called Shipmates. I went. What a wonderful experience. It was co-directed by a man and a woman in their 20s. The man was Frank Murphy, Bruce Murphy's father, sent by Lars Granberg, the 5th president of Northwestern College.
That is the great joy. One last thing real quickly, I want to just surround the circle on the Lars Granberg story. You remember what the Barkers said about my dad when Lars Granberg was a boy of 15. I did not know that story for many, many years. But the full circle there is that Lars Granberg became my mentor when I came to Northwestern in 1970. I leave this for last because I'm not sure I can say it all, but I want to say it to this community with everything in me. I came in 1970, almost immediately from Vietnam, putting my own life together again, my faith together again, looking for a community that would allow me to stretch my mind, allow me to raise some questions that were hard to raise based on my experiences, but a community that believed deeply in Jesus Christ as the rock of all of life. And here in this president, who I later found out my dad had mentored, I found a man with a very calm demeanor and yet a very deep faith and willingness to look at all the hardest issues. He worked with several of the new faculty, but Lars helped me to see in the Reformed tradition that there's nothing we need to be afraid of because of God's gracious sovereignty. There's nothing too big for God. There's no question. There's no doubt. There's nothing that I might feel in all my confusion of 1970 that God couldn't handle. And as I learned some of that, I wanted to give that back to students while I was here. And the opportunity to come back at the end of our careers and share that again was just precious. Thank you. Thank you so much.